Dearest Abigail, my Abby, I apologize that I was not able to alert you in person, but I'm off on another investigation, or hunt if you wish to call it that. I know you think it foolish that for nearly 2 decades your father would continue to search for the man that eluded us all this time. That man, that monster, destroyed our family, almost hurt you, attacked me, and even killed your mother. I promised that I would avenge her no longer how long it took, and these years of searching have not been in vain. I found a lead. A real lead. It took some convincing to get, but if it's true, if I'm successful in pursuing this endeavor, then it'll all be worth it. My last hunt. I know relations have been shaky as time went on, but you've grown so much since then. Even managed to get engaged. You've always been so very strong over the years. I promise you, when this is all over, I will return, and things can finally go back to the way it were before.
Good morning, Mr. Hammond. Mr. Helmond.
Good morning.
Ah, thank you. Good morning. I feel like I discovered something troubling last week.
Oh, what could that be?
I guess it's just setting in that the barrier is a real thing keeping us here.
Hello there.
Hello.
I still think it might be just some sort of mass hallucination, some psychosis maybe if people think, like, subconsciously thinking they can't leave, and so their body refuses to leave.
Maybe,
Yes,
but
we do know that the relics, otherwise known as beacons, are connected to the spores, of course.
it's a good theory, but over the last few days I've traveled around in a sort of... There's a perimeter around this town. It covers all 4 sides. And that means we are stuck here.
Well, I'll have to see it
Agreed.
for myself, but,
Were
hi.
there
Yeah.
mental blocks?
I don't think we've formally met you.
Yes, I'm not
we
sure I've
probably have
introduced
not.
myself.
Helmond Rusta, I've seen you walking around earlier.
Likewise.
Probably have, yes.
Are you the witch that everyone's been talking about?
Oh, the what?
Yes, that would be me.
You're a
Huh.
witch.
Well,
come
not
up with
Not my
some-
more.
words,
When-
for the record.
Are we talking like the cauldron and broomstick kind, or?
No. I'm a healer, a novelist, a medicine woman,
Ah.
a wise woman, and about 8 other things, so I typically find it easier to call myself a witch, as my predecessors did. I do not practice actual
Alright.
magic.
What type of
That's
healing
good
do you
to hear, at
do?
least.
All of them, I assume. I was trained in medicine.
I see.
I also trained in medicine.
Where?
And
At a university at my hometown as a medical student.
All right.
As well as my
wanted
local
to be a
training, I went to a
doctor.
nursing school, so...
shall we head inside?
Yes.
After you,
May as
Mr.
well get
Hammond.
started.
You're the one who called the meeting.
Yes, indeed I have. I guess
Oh wow.
I'll probably be calling you up at the end of it, but I'd like to discuss the barrier and what we can and cannot do about it. A lot of the rumors have been proven true. There is a barrier, and I've checked myself. It surrounds all 4 corners of Hartwick. So, in other words, either it be a mental or physical block, we do not have much information to go on. We are trapped here until further notice.
So
Any
nothing can come
recommendation,
in,
Mr.
nothing can
Roster?
go out.
Well, somehow we all entered, and I don't think we felt some force as we came in. So it seems that things can come in but cannot come out, or it only formed after all of us made our way in.
It must have formed after, because Juniper said that she's never seen it, and she's been here for like a couple months.
There's this
Most
weird
likely.
feeling I felt in the graveyard. I feel like everyone else did. Several days ago.
With that loud noise, yeah.
Yeah. You were there, right?
Yeah.
Detective?
I think we all
Graveyard.
kind of. I know I remember hearing a loud noise, but I was back here in town when it happened.
Hmm.
Kind of like a bell
Again,
or
I'm
something.
not
So-
saying that's the cause.
I was
It
with Root when that happened.
feels like something we've all experienced, so it could be related.
I'm trapped here.
But could it have something to do with the beacons?
Yeah.
I believe it might.
The relics, also
We-
known as the
the
beacons.
relics.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
someone must like
They-
look for at least one of us eventually.
Someone touched the relics, and it has some consequences, and this must be the consequences. Yay!
Yes.
Oh,
Who did? Because we
Finian,
were
me,
warned
and
not to
Frederick.
touch them. That's a good idea to
It-
stay away.
Well,
It-
so who exactly went and touched him then? I think that needs to be our first and foremost concern.
Want me to say?
I know I was with
Hellman
Root.
just said it.
We were.
I did.
What?
I touched one of them.
Oh.
But if I could say to defend myself a little, the barrier was there well and documented before we found our way to the fishery.
I was
Can
also
confirm.
there, and we came upon the barrier trying to get to the fishery, but before we touched any of them.
Yes. But
Interesting.
there is a beacon that was a relic that was unaccounted for. One at the castle had
It
a
was red.
cold red glow. That we do not know.
Hmm.
It seems
You
they
think-
have a cold state and a hot state with a neutral state in between.
Can't we talk to maybe Asterius? Could you maybe say what you know to the town?
Sure.
Nope, more people have
well-
arrived.
Sorry, what? And as Hellman explained earlier, we are trapped. We believe it is because of the beacons or the relics, as people have been referring to them as. Unfortunately, I am not sure how we would get out of this, but I have read of something similar in one of the branches of my library before I came here. I just didn't think it was true. The book said that the beacons are formed by a fungus, and I know it sounds strange to believe, but a fungus that builds itself up around a stagnant light source. And I believe this to be true now because Marigold took me to another beacon relic that we found that seemed to have formed around a campfire. It was strange, but it makes me believe the book even more. The book said that when there are multiple beacons in one area, such as the ones around Hartwick, they kind of link together, so to speak. And when one of them is misaligned, so one of them being warm, one of them being cold, the rest being neutral, they form a barrier. Whether it is actually a physical, magical, if you will, barrier, or just something in our minds, I'm not sure. But until the beacons realign themselves, I don't know how we're going to get out of here. The book didn't say anything about that.
If I may, you say they're out of alignment.
I don't
then
think that
wouldn't
you're
this just
wrong.
be a simple process of taking the cold one and making it not cold anymore?
I would think so, but if the barrier was up before anyone touched the beacons, then I fear there may be something else to it that the book didn't mention.
Do you think they could be moved or broken?
I'm
Well-
not sure. We could try, I guess, but the book said no one has successfully moved a beacon before.
We'd need some kind of probably equipment that I don't think we have here. Or at least a good
Is it-
solid pulling team.
Is it possible that we could potentially find more books that would be able to help us find out what's going on?
I would say that's reasonable.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
We do not know very much about these beacons. We do have evidence to believe that 5 of them have formed over the last 10 years, with Marigold's account saying that there used to only be 3 as of 11 years ago. We do not have much to go off of, except for some accounts left by the older residents that have survived. And at this point, if it's not too much to ask, ask that if you find any of these accounts, you please report it to me, Rena, or Rowan.
Okay.
We
And
will
this
try to
information,
document these.
where can we find it once it's been given to you?
A lot of
That
these
sounds like a
books
lovely
that we
idea.
found so far seem to pertain to the case I am looking into. So I don't really want to have them free just for anyone to grab and maybe take.
Yes, and I find this information interesting as well, because I too am here on an investigation. I have not told most of y'all yet, as a part of there being some classified information I need to keep to myself. I am here on official business on behalf of the Callisto Trading Company. The original reason I was sent here was to find out why this town had stopped exporting their silver and lumber as of 10 years ago, and it seems that we may have found an answer, however troubling it was. Oh, I would
So
like
many
to know
people
as
here
much as
on
I can.
investigations.
Well,
No, you go first.
well, could you tell us what you know then? So-called classified information. We're all in the situation together. I feel like we should be pretty transparent with each other.
I agree with Olivia on that.
Well, unfortunately, I only know as much as most outsiders do. We only noticed that this town stopped exporting its goods, and we needed to find out why, either that be a local schism or complete isolation.
Mm-hmm.
If I may, could I ask Marigold to speak up about his experience with the beacons, as he is a former resident of the
Relic.
town?
Yeah. So, I don't believe it's fungus. I have reason. Basically, sorry.
You don't have to say anything.
It's probably witchcraft. A lot of my parents believed we were cursed. My parents believed we were cursed a long time ago by witches, because our town was settled by people like that. These fires, these ice storms, over the years, they've gotten wilder and wilder. And before I left, the fire tower, we just kept seeing them every month. Firestorms every single month. No, none of the other towns had anything like it. But yeah, just think it's witchcraft.
Juniper, I'm not sure if you think it's fair for me to ask this, but what do you know of this witchcraft?
As I stated earlier, I may call myself a witch, but it's purely a job title. I'm not magical. I do not practice magic.
Some of the books did mention cultists.
Are we really entertaining the
I do not believe
idea
in
that
God.
this is
So
actually
I'd certainly hope
magic?
not.
So we have documentation about what this is.
Yeah, but the books
And we're
also,
gonna throw that away?
The books also mention cultists. Like,
could be a
they
mix
could
of
have
both,
something
couldn't
to
it?
do with it.
There
Yes,
was
but
also mention of a plague, wasn't there? Or something like that, some kind of illness ripped through here.
There's evidence
Darius
of
mentions
to
exactly
believe-
what these things are.
I feel like we should
I've
take into consideration Marigold's views, because he's lived here before. All of it went gone.
I do
Yeah.
agree with you. As much as I'd love to trust all of these sources, there's no way of knowing what's fictional and what's not. Marigold has lived here before, and I do trust his account more than some books written by people we don't know.
Thinks it's witchcraft.
In
As
fear of
Darius
sounding
has
crass.
documentation and research on this very thing.
But that documentation, the books that we found, also talks about
Those aren't
cultists
the
and
books, those are
witchcraft and stuff.
outside. That's outside of this, ain't that right?
It's also not specific. It's not talking about this place specifically, is it?
No, it isn't.
found
It's a
books
separate
right-
account.
well,
If
the
I
information
may,
I
just-
have found about the cultists are from this area. are from people here in this town talking about them, which they call them monsters. And the people here were so superstitious. And Marigold talked about somebody touching the relic and being thrown in jail.
Now, superstition ain't the same thing as solid proof. We do have to
No,
we
but
have
I'm
a way to
saying
prove anything.
the superstition might have clouded their judgment on what was happening. Things that were caused by people that seemed supernatural in nature could have been then thought of like, oh, this is witchcraft, when in reality it was cultists in the woods setting fires.
Can I just inquire one thing from Mr. Marigold down there?
Yeah.
How old were you exactly when you moved out of this town?
13.
Well, there you have it. He was a kid. Kids get wound up in all kinds of superstition and folktale and things like that all the time. Could have been any number of things.
I feel like we should take everything into account. We don't know for sure. We need to do more studying on the beacons.
So we're gonna just start believing in magic then?
I
would
prefer not to believe in magic, but considering our circumstances,
this town, one is superstition as hell, but we have separate documentation of this being fungus that's separate from this town entirely and the witchcraft and all so-called magic.
Well, it doesn't matter what it is real. Whatever's affecting us is affecting us. Whatever tangibility it has, or magic, if you'd wish to call it that, whatever cause and effect, it is affecting us. We need to find out how it works.
Can I step up here for a moment, please?
Sorry, you can go.
Yeah, just go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, it's been nice getting to know a fair few of you in this very nice community. I understand that many of you are rather alarmed seeing these things, and I understand that many of you have not experienced such things before, but I would ask that as we are continually confronted with things that are outside of your regular understanding of the world, that you do not become overly skeptical of the rather simple explanation that there really are just things beyond your current understanding. The truth is that this place does seem to contain energy, not spiritual necessarily, though I'm certain that some people would describe it as such. This place is going to be a little bit beyond your conceptions of how places do work.
Oh.
So keep an open mind.
You're right, Dorian.
Okay.
All good.
Of course,
bad omen, it
history
seems.
and retellings can be inaccurate. We should be open-minded. I do
Look.
believe all of our accounts are from memory, other than the writings of the cult.
And what, Asterius? What's the source? Your source? You found it. What was it written by?
Unfortunately, there was no author on the book. It sounds strange, and again, it was an old book. I didn't even think it was real until I found something that matched its description. It was just in an old library when I was traveling.
Well, the book is rather
A
interesting.
reaccountment from memory. Of course.
There are
can
going
be
to be a
flawed.
number of accounts. There are going to be a number of perspectives. The differential is that many of you are assuming that they are describing different things, when in reality, I would assume that they are describing the same thing, simply from different perspectives, whether scientific or magical or occult. They're all seeking to shed light onto the same darkness, so to say.
I guess no matter what you choose to believe, we do have a problem of being stuck here. How do you suggest we resolve this, Mr. Hellman?
Well, unfortunately, we do not have any clear answers on that. We barely even know where these seedings come from or how they function. Oh, watch out.
Oh, Jesus.
I think we do.
All we can do, we do.
Yeah.
I mean, one, I don't think you're.
Thank you.
I don't think Miss the Hellman here is really our best person deciding what we do on this matter. I think we take advice from Asterius here.
Oh,
They
no,
said
no,
once.
no.
Once you said yourself, once these things were misaligned. So we
Yeah.
set them back to the way they were.
Yeah, how would you
I
even
don't know
align them?
how exactly. don't know how we would go about that.
I mean, when we touched the neutral one, it turned yellow, so maybe if you touch the red one, something will happen?
We need to
I
figure
think that
out a
would
way
be
to
a
turn
safe
them all
assumption.
white.
We could take a stab at it.
Well, we
course.
weren't able to turn it. We were only able to turn it to the gold color. Any more interactions with that would not work.
Maybe.
You reckon they run out of juice over time? Maybe some kind of like limited power supply, and then they go back to that. I guess they're calling it a neutral state.
Perhaps
Possibly.
it is too early to tell. We should stop making assumptions about things that we do not yet understand.
Just theorizing out loud here, of course, but
Maybe we'll give it some time. See what happens.
It might be best that nobody messes with any of the relics while we wait.
Please.
Because since we don't know how to make them non-gold, if messing with them makes them gold, it might be safer to not mess with them at all for now, while we learn more.
I would have to agree, because the old town did have their superstitions, and whether or not you believe them to be completely true, they do have a root from some truth.
Exactly.
The
superstitions that the town were describing might sound very foolish to some, but they certainly are. Well, I would say that they're describing accidents, incidents. Regulation tends to be written in blood, so to say.
Yes, I would know that
Do we
very
have
well.
any objections from everyone just not touching them?
I mean, how long do we wait?
Forever.
We do not know.
Forever?
We don't touch them.
What I
We
thought
don't
there
know
may
if
be more.
touching them would really do anything, yes.
Well,
Perhaps we just wait until we know more.
Unfortunately, the only
We can
plan
find more info around
we
here.
can find is what we've already been doing, yes. We'll continue to search around through this rubble to find accounts of the old history, and anything that we could find, we try to put together to find some sort of solution. We don't know how long this will take, or even if there will be one, but we must try.
For now, we
Okay.
live in a
We could-
world of possibility. Finding the answer, the best we can do is seek to narrow those down towards the one that actually does do something.
Well, we're all gonna die
We
unless
could
we...
try to come back in a week or so, and if we are still trapped that long, share
I
the
do not-
information we've gathered.
Look, I believe we're talking in circles. I'm going to head off now. I have my own experiments and everything to run. If you need me, I'll be at my
Fair
hut.
enough.
Goodbye then.
Take care.
I do also believe we've been talking in circles. We've been mentioning the same things over and over again.
Oh, I would like to
I
say one
do
more
bel-
thing before everyone splits off in separate directions and I never see some of you. When I do say to try and keep your calm, I do... Well, what I really mean to say is to keep in touch with your finer human emotions. Letting yourself be overwhelmed is not going to get us anywhere. In fact,
I
you
can
could
agree
find
with
us
you
in a
there.
place that is rather darker than this one.
Yes.
Very
Power
ominous,
found in
Dorian.
cooperation.
Appreciated.
Truth is most often found in a diversity of individuals.
You seem
Thank
to
you all.
know a lot. Curious.
Do you know where
I suppose it
the
doesn't
lady with
matter. I
purple hair
do not
went?
wish to be
I wanted
pessimistic
to
about
talk to
this,
her.
but
She went that
as
way.
we
I
are
think
stuck
we
here,
gotta
I
move on.
would
Okay.
Be
wish
careful
for
over
us
there.
Yes,
to
I think we should.
attempt
hi,
a
Lotus.
normal life.
Just a
Is it
Uh,
just
that's
a
okay.
little
I
bit
have a
of-
normal life I need to get back to, so
That
I...
was
Do you want some
rather
more?
interesting
Yes, please.
parting
It's
words.
really dark.
Yes.
I do think we should speak to them. Could be useful.
No.
He seems to know something we don't.
Don't understand why people are arguing.
Definitely talks like an educated man, but I just don't know where that education even comes from.
Good point.
Yes, we're gonna be stuck
We're
here for a
stuck
bit.
here.
You're right.
Yes, I will leave you all. We should find a way out as fast as possible.
I am in agreement with you.
Yes.
Everyone's arguing.
I have reason to believe the mayor might be
mean, I don't
related to
understand
the
why
case
you
I'm
don't-
looking
even if it
into,
is
and
a
seeing as this
fungus,
is a
I
town
mean, like,
hall,
a fungus that can make
if you find
you-
any information
everyone
around
repeat
here,
the
I
same
would
thing, that
greatly
still
appreciate
sounds
it.
I
That's my
will
running
let you know if I
theory
find
so far.
anything in regards to your case. I am looking to leave as soon as possible. I do have a home to get back to. Of course, William is waiting for me.
And I would admit I do wish to head back home too. I do
Well
have a
then.
job here first.
We all have a common interest, and we're in this together. Should we get going to find more of these beacons then? It could be useful to know where they are.
They mentioned the barrier was near the fissure. I wanted to check this out.
Oh.
I have not gone
me to
near
show you
it,
if I
and I
can.
would rather.
Yes,
I
please.
believe more of what I can see than what I hear.
I do agree. We kind of went into that meeting. It's something that I've never seen with my 2 eyes, but with everyone so unanimously agreeing, I am curious to see it for myself.
Yes, it's something. I wouldn't have believed the superstitions unless I saw it with my own eyes, and yet I have. Or it's overgrown.
Well, for such a short time, or however long their wagon has been broken down. Firewatch Docks Fishery.
Let's see.
This is the path that we traversed to get to town, I believe, Rena.
Yeah, it's someone fixed the bridge up, which is rather nice.
It's good to know.
Quite, considering we went for a nice swim with our horses.
Yes, that was adventure.
Yes, because I came in through the opposite side of town with Asterius.
Curious. Yes, we've traveled in on horse. We were stopped by the same stable on our way to Hartwick. We rode together.
See, that would have been good to have the whole way here.
Yes,
Yeah,
how
the
did you get here?
better.
Did you trek on foot? It's quite a long journey.
I trekked all the way until the major roads ended. Well, through wagon. And then the rest of the way through foot. It was a 3-day journey.
You must be very athletic.
I'm getting there for my old age. Well, here it is.
Yes. I see. Oh.
It's definitely golden in color. Oh!
Well.
You're right.
It's alright. I'll just get a new change of clothes when I get back. Should have packed more than the same 2 yellow dresses.
No. How far is the barrier from this?
Just through the water.
Curious.
No.
Swim out a little further from here, you'll...
Oh! What in the world?
Now, this barrier stretches in a straight line all the way down south till it meets a corner, closer to a ruined tower.
That's strange.
Should we go visit the ruined tower? Perhaps see if there's one of the relics there. Beacon.
That is a bit of a walk, though.
Well, my clothes are all wet already.
There's a closer. If we go up the way a little bit, it's closer, so we don't have to swim as far.
Let's see.
I could make a boat.
I have a simpler solution, yes. Things much simpler on a boat, isn't it?
It is. That or ask around, I suppose. This must be the tower.
Yes.
Curious.
And I believe just a bit further is the other corner of the barrier, down that pathway.
And we believe there's a relic in this
There's
tower?
a lot of books in here.
Oh.
Oh.
Entry 23.
Sorry?
What is this?
In my observations of the vital moon, note the subjects. By only knowing a single coven, I find their name to be one of the most pretentious things about them. I've been looking for whatever weakness I can. I really do not appreciate the threat of my death from my benefactors. I'm a man of science, not a pet. I have, however, noticed an aversion to silver. particularly when I need silver instruments for my work. Being creatures of evil, I suspect that this may be related to the way in which silver is elementally a pure metal. Being animated corpses, I suspect that this may also be partially due to the way in which the antimicrobial properties of silver are the exact reason I require instruments made of such. Interesting.
How
I wonder.
peculiar.
It sounds like they're talking about the cult. And the
This
cult
is
seems to
no
think of
cult.
themselves as undead.
This is no cult.
Interesting.
What
Well,
is your
what else would
theory?
you call it then?
The Coven silver version, it's vampires.
Vampires aren't real.
Vampires.
They're just
I would believe you
stories.
if it was perhaps a zombie that has gone sentient. But I
It's more likely a cult that thinks of themselves as vampires, which would be why they wanted human sacrifices for the blood.
with such superstition, I would not be surprised.
No, they very much are real. Rare as they are real creatures.
Have you experienced a vampire?
Well, yes, it took my eye.
Come again?
I have attacked and have been attacked by these creatures of the night.
So they. So, to entertain this idea, similar to how skeletons and zombies roam this land, there are creatures of the night, blood-sucking creatures that are living in the forest, perhaps hiding amongst the structures around us. Is that what you suggest?
I believe that is what I am suggesting. Darkness like this, it never leaves forever.
Well, that leaves me another incentive to get out of here, if there is perhaps a chance that in this land, vampires roam amongst the undead.
Yes.
But it said it was book number entry 23. That means there's
That is correct.
22 others.
That is a very real possibility. Perhaps we could split up and look for some.
E.M. I haven't heard of any writings by an E.M. I wonder what the name could be.
Well, there are many last names in this town, as far as I'm aware, that end with M. Perhaps I should go by the graveyard and...
I found something. Hold on, wait.
Huh. What?
It's an ancient book.
Please read it aloud.
I don't understand.
May I please have a look?
There's writings, but it's not.
I perhaps
Maybe
may have a better chance of
Asterius would know
recognizing
more. They
it.
seem to.
I do not recognize this scripture. Perhaps it is not one that I have studied.
It is not.
Maybe
a language.
again. Maybe we should take it to Asterius.
I do believe that is a good idea. I think it is wise for us to perhaps split up to get the most information and stay vigilant against the potential threats of the undead that roam the forest. You say it was silver that could potentially help us in that book, right?
The book, yes, it says silver was the weakness.
Then perhaps I should gather some, especially as I am a little bit more knowledgeable on that subject, just along my journey.
I'm going to stop by the graveyard and then head to the castle, I think.
That is wise. I would like to see the graveyard for myself. I may come with you, and from there I will try to explore more of the area, perhaps talk to some of the people in the town. I am curious about that Dorian, I believe. I would wish to speak with them.
I do think it might be wise not to go around shouting vampires are the reason we're stuck here until we actually have proof. No offense. I don't fully believe the vampire claim.
I would acknowledge the threat. I'm not sure if that is why we are stuck here. That is still for us to figure out.
It seems different.
Yes, but some of the people in town seem to be very easily spooked. It might be best to not go around claiming that there's possibility of dark creatures besides the usual ones.
We are in agreement. Well then, shall we embark to the graveyard?
Yes, it's not far from here.
Lovely.
It should be a
Will
bit
you just follow the
this
paths
way.
again? The chicken
How's
and
that?
the egg
Yes, a lot
scenario.
of the a lot of the graves seem to have gone unlabeled. There's the beacon. Somebody's touched it. The last time I was here, it was white. It was not golden. So somebody must have come along and done that.
I did feel one of those
afterwards.
sensations while you were reading the book out to us.
Yes.
Perhaps some people did not get the memo at the meeting. Really sticking their head where it shouldn't belong, putting all of us in danger.
I was wondering is why there was a well here.
A
rather deep one. At
Oh!
that. Oh, Rowan.
Are you okay?
Oh, good.
Oh. Oh, God. Hello? Are you okay? Hello? Hello?
Do you think
Oh, hello.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Helmond
Oh,
is...
oh dear.
Are you okay? How did you
Yes,
survive that?
There's
Water.
water at the
There-
end of
there
the
was-
well, but that was quite the spook.
It was rather cold.
You startled
There's
me as well.
some-
Gosh.
I thank you for checking in on us. There is silver. Good silver lining. Haha, funny.
It seems
I'm
not
still a
everybody
little
made a safe landing.
I think I see light at the end of this tunnel.
Yes, we shall head towards that then. Oh, good. Well, that was certainly some. Sun seems to be setting, which is awful timing for my axe to give out. However, perhaps I should stop by town before embarking on any more journeys.
Yes. Should we all head back now? Or
Well,
do you wish to look
are
at
you
that?
still looking to
I
go
wish-
towards the castle?
Yeah, I just want to say a few more words to
Of course.
say.
Not glass panes. What's this? They got their sacrifice, but they said it's not enough. People are getting sick, dying, and yet I have to give them more blood. It would take too long to get someone from another town. I'll have to choose someone else here to sacrifice to them. Hello, Rena. It's me. May I come in?
Oh, yes, 1 second. Yes, come in.
Evening. I have found something in the rafters at the town hall. It's another book. One talking of sacrifice and giving him blood.
I wonder. Yes, I wonder who this them is that it speaks of. If it's the cult or worse.
Cult, coven, vampire.
Yes. It does seem, at the very least, they were willingly sacrificing people which means that I'm on the right case when it comes to what happened to my sister.
I'd like to know how long it was willing for. So I can't imagine. They seem to have been getting impatient, running out of those they could sacrifice.
My guess is if the stories are old enough that Marigold's parents were well aware of it and such, they may have been doing this for quite a long time.
Maybe so. If I could find that somewhere in the rafters, then maybe there's something else to be found.
In a place like this, I'm sure there's secrets everywhere.
Yes, seems so.
Is this like a notice board?
Soon to be. Unfortunately, I'm not the best at this sort of construction work.
It's looking alright. I'm sure it'll come in use.
That's my contribution. I only have one of those.
Well, that's good enough.
Were you going to put any notices on it?
Well, besides the one we discussed earlier about having them no more contact with the beacons. Or
Yeah,
relics.
there seems to be a disagreement about that. I don't know if... I mean, everyone knows they're not supposed to do it. I think they'll keep doing it anyway.
Yes, but...
Edmund, I need to speak with you at once.
No?
Yes. What is it?
Do you have any experience in establishing quarantines or dealing with individuals that may not be safe to be around?
I have some experience. If
what?
we need it, I will do if we must.
At least 2, maybe 1 now of the townsfolk have contracted the illness I've dealt with before. You may know it as the folkloric vampirism, and I know this is going to sound insane, but I have some proof, or at least I can get some. But we are in grave danger as long as they are able to continue walking around freely. I need to prepare a space to contain them at the very least.
Yes. Do you need a space, or do you need help containing them?
I need to spread the word at the very least, because I doubt that people would be particularly willing to believe me. I had hoped I may borrow some of your authority.
What?
Indeed.
It's Asterius and Laurel as well, both of them.
Laurel?
Yes, Laurel. I came across them while they were discussing it. And I've had experience with these things in the past, so I was not particularly willing to let them just get away with it.
Okay. That's interesting. We're building a cage now? Is that what this is?
Something like that. Either that or they need to be, as much as I hate to say it, destroyed, as they are not safe to be around. They will maintain a facade of civility and normality that will make you think they are fine, but they are not. They are
Did they
extremely
catch
dangerous.
listening in?
No. Well, yes, but they refused to do anything. They seemingly thought of me as not a threat.
Okay, that's a bit going to make things a bit difficult. I was hoping we'd be able to lure them in like some sort of false confidence. Maybe with
It may still work. They didn't seem to think I was much of a danger. I don't really know how to dispatch of them permanently, to be honest, but I was able to. Laurel might be gone, and I'm not sure they disappeared.
I know of a way. It's not going to be an easy one, but
Did you?
I'm sure.
Did you see Frederick? Because he kind of wandered off out into the woods.
Yes, actually, he was out there. I don't think he was with them though.
Do you know where he is?
That's
or
no
where?
good.
No, I don't. I really don't. Crap! I should tell some of the others. I think.
I guess we
Hold
go
on,
look
we'll-
for Frederick.
I think for now we should probably. I do not want to cause a panic.
I fear that ship has already passed. I have told several people, and I do not believe it is wise to let people go around their day-to-day lives without knowing this is happening. It's not safe. They're in grave danger.
If you say so. I'll try to construct it as quickly as I can. Maybe this brick house will be a good...
It's something, yes. I'm going to keep looking for folks to tell. Thank you.
They're here. They're here. They're here, and they're making themselves known. This is not good. Do you have business?
Ah, Juniper. Sorry, there was something
Yes.
I wanted to show you, and it
Yes,
was
sure.
Mr. Helmond, you as well.
Yes.
I found a book that allowed me to change water. Doesn't look much different, but I thought I
Yes,
should
could
still
be
show it.
useful.
This is
It looks like something I used to use. Suppose now is
Blessed.
as good as time as any of Riezuu. You should be careful. There are some people around here that you should not be interacting with anymore. They're not safe.
I'm sorry, what?
Asterius and Laurel, both of them have contracted the illness that will make them quite dangerous. They will attempt to maintain a facade of civility, but they are not still human. They are
They're both
deeply
my
unsafe to be
friends.
around. I know they may be your friends, but they are not being honest about what they are. They are
I
a
was
danger.
talking to them earlier.
Yes, they are concealing something from us, though, and they are not to be trusted. I need you to trust me on this.
You just stay clear.
Stay clear.
I
I am working on some method to, at the very least, contain them, that we can ensure that no one else gets hurt and doesn't spread any further than it has already.
Could I have that back, Mr. Helmond?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Thank you.
Right,
That's precious
please,
water. Make sure you keep that safe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Make
I
as much as
will.
you can. It might come in handy. There reminds me of something from my previous employment. I should keep talking to people, letting people know what's happening. Thank you.
Okay. What makes them dangerous, though? They're my friends. We
They.
were going to teach Laurel how to read.
It's likely that they've been lying to you about that and everything so far. They are not living like we are. They think of us as prey to be fed on. We need to make sure.
This doesn't make any sense.
No, I know it doesn't, and
Rosie, are you
I'm
alright?
sorry, you're just gonna have to believe us on this.
Apparently, Asterius and Laurel are not alive?
Yeah.
You're just believing this?
I did. Yeah, I am.
Okay. Oh, listen, I know you're going through a lot right now. I'm gonna have to make sure that you try to stay calm. Don't do anything rash and don't approach them asking about this. Got that? Okay. It's very dangerous alone at night. Just stay inside, and if they ask for an invite, don't let them in.
Okay.
Helmond.
Yes.
What's this I hear about a crazy witch in the woods trying to kill people?
Crazy witch in the woods. Do they put a name
What was
to
her
that?
name? Juniper, I think.
Yeah.
Claiming there's
doesn't-
vampires and claiming that she wants to destroy the vampires.
Passed by not too long ago. What have you been told?
I've been told that she believes that Asterius and Laurel, you said?
Yeah.
That the two of them are vampires and that she wants to kill them.
I'm afraid we
Is
haven't
that-
got to that part yet, but...
Is it good? Is that something we're supposed to be keeping on the down low?
Well, no, Juniper's been telling everybody. Despite
Okay, that's what I thought.
I would guess would be better judgment, but... I'm more
So we're just
inclined-
okay with this, then? With murder of two people for
Oh,
the crime
no.
of being fantasy creatures?
Of course not.
Well, here's one thing for certain. Vampires are real. Even if most people don't believe them, rare as they are.
Oh my god.
They are real.
Hello?
You guys missed some town stuff, I
heard
think.
about something that has
We've
happened.
heard about an attack happen, yes.
An attack?
Laurel And
An attack?
When
I
an
didn't hear about an
altercation
attack.
between
Oh.
Asterius and Laurel,
and
Oh.
Jasper.
What are we talking about?
We're
About,
talking about vampires.
I
about
thought
the
you
witch
said we
accusing
keep this
people
hush
of
hush.
vampires.
Well, I'm not the one who made this known.
Okay,
Very
so
well.
wait. I just asked if we're keeping this a secret, and you said no. Are we keeping it a secret?
Seems pretty
We
fucking
had
out in the open.
planned to keep it a secret so that people weren't panicking when we knew nothing, and it was more just
Speculation that there may be
speculation.
vampires amongst the other undead that lurks.
Because I was there when Juniper explained it, so that's what I know. I just
Where
explained it
is Juniper?
to my roommates. Juniper ran off. I think we were worried that Frederick was going to be dead in the woods because he ran off in the woods alone, but he's not. He's right there.
Yes, I am.
Thankfully.
Well, I've been in the woods alone myself. As long as it's during the day, or perhaps you have some torches, it's not. I'm well equipped. The undead doesn't particularly hurt me, and we've learned from that entry of yours that silver is.
I guess
Good.
if we're sharing all the secrets, we found a book that seems to talk about vampires, that silver is what they are weak to.
Can
We
I
found
see it?
another. I don't have that one on me, but we did find this one.
Another one.
It's from the same
Who has
author.
that one then?
Entry 15.
So everything
I have it. I
is
just
about
keep them in a
vampires?
safe location. I don't think this
Entry
one's not about
15.
vampires, but it is by the same person.
They said the cultists were monsters.
Yes, they called
though-
them monsters.
I do not believe that the creatures ever mentioned the cult directly. We chalked it up to it being cult-like activity, and therefore labeled them as such.
I mean, what if they were vampires? What if they're still here?
Remove
They're
the
vampires. They live forever,
parasites.
aren't they?
Might I take a look at that?
Hello. If there's
I'd like to
anything
make
that
a
I can
copy
do for
of this
anyone,
at some point. Oh,
I'm
I was going to
happy
make
to
a
help.
copy to give to Asterius, but if that's
No,
what your intention is
I
anyways,
don't think we should give Asterius anything new.
why not?
What?
Can I speak with Asterius?
He's
Asterius is missing at the moment, and I
We do
think
not know
that
where they are.
he's
Missing.
he
They
he
said-
knows more about what's going on here,
You know
and
where
he's
Laurel wanted
been
to chat
lying
with them.
this whole time.
yes, I'm sure that Laurel did want to chat with them, given
think-
that Laurel was the other
I
person
wouldn't
involved in
recommend
whatever
going
this
near him.
incident was.
What is this? Can someone fill me in, please?
There was some kind of altercation. I don't know the nature of what it was,
Oh.
but
Yes, I've heard there was an
the
altercation.
allegation is that Laurel and Asterius are vampires. I'm telling you all this because not to engage in some kind of baseless hysteria or rumor mill, but that you should all be careful. Don't go
Books
off
that
alone
sources
with
speaking
random
about.
people and all. Try to stay together if you can. Try to remain inside of the city limits until things can be properly worked out. Yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Just be good to each other. Things like this can very easily spiral into discontent.
If we see either of them, we shouldn't go near them. Try and avoid them. Don't engage, don't talk.
Well, they're going to try to talk to you, and I'm sure they're going to try to tell you their own version of the story. Whether you believe them or not is up to you. I don't necessarily know who to believe at this point, but I'm
Asterius
sure
was
that it
lying about
clears.
what was keeping us here.
Yes, it's rather admittedly obvious to me now at this point. I didn't know why they were lying, but it does seem to make sense that perhaps they had something to hide.
What is this thing that you guys are talking about? About lying about how to leave?
The mold
Yes, I'd like to
story.
know.
No, it's true. They weren't keeping everything though. What destabilized it?
Elaborate.
It wasn't
Destabilized?
us. It wasn't us that misaligned all of it.
Right.
Misaligned and kept us trapped here. It was them.
The beacon at the castle was red before any of us got here, wasn't it?
And that is what trapped us.
How do you know this?
I found research information, and I went to the library as well with a couple others. And Asterius told me the truth. Said they wanted friends, wanted to what's it called? didn't want to lie to me anymore. Not join, just not attack. They didn't want us to do anything about it.
Do anything about what?
About the fact they're vampires.
So you think that maybe Juniper tried to do something about it? I mean,
I think so.
Roscoe, I would check on Rosa.
Oh lord.
Because
Okay,
we didn't want to
there you are.
fearmonger.
Just
seems
want to
like
make sure
most of
you're
us are
safe.
here.
Are we just gonna have a whole town meeting
Just
about
trying to
these
indeed.
two?
No, we shouldn't do that now. That's.
I feel like everyone
Does
should be
any-
aware. Are they all aware?
Yes,
I think
agree.
everyone's aware.
I think at this
yes,
point
I think
most
everyone's
are.
aware. I think
It
that
isn't
everyone
Some
already
something
people
knows.
that
know where
this.
Juniper actually lives. I know.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I
where
do.
we
Juniper
were
comes to
trying to
town.
I
go
do.
to, but if
Up there, I believe.
Yes, I want to head to their house.
Up this way.
Should we head
If
over?
you
Listen,
wish
I will
to
just
have
say
me
this: if
company,
anyone's
I'm
wanting
willing
to
to come
go
with, but-
piecemeal to speak to them in some kind of train, I would go in a group.
Yeah,
Yes.
we will.
Here
Stay
on out, we
safe.
should not travel alone.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't think we
want
should trust
Groups
the
of
witch
two,
either.
I would say. And if you see either of them, turn the other way.
I think we need to trust somebody, and the witch has told her truth, and Asterius has apparently been lying. So, I'm willing to believe her over
Oh,
Asterius.
one more thing. I got a sample of one of the beacons.
What?
What?
Can I?
You.
It is
I'm
a
sorry,
fungus.
I don't mean to interrupt. Did any single one of you see where Rosie went? She's not in the house.
She's panicking because her friends are vampires.
Oh, got him. Right.
Rena
her
would
friend.
love to see
Is there-
this. Where
Is
did
there
you
any
get
way I
this?
could borrow a horse from someone?
I cut it off a beacon.
How did you do
How?
that? What?
Oh, for
I just took a sword and I just stabbed one of the orange ones.
One second.
Cut it off. Jesse did it exactly. You might want to ask.
Where's she off to? Goodness. It's a real shit show, it is.
You weren't heading outside, were you?
What am
No,
I
I was
looking at?
Okay, good.
trying to find Frederick again. Don't really know where he
He's
went.
still
Fred.
missing.
Ah,
No,
Frederick
we
is
did find
missing?
him. We did. We
Again?
found him, and we went to the
Okay.
castle, and then I don't know where he went.
of course he's went to the castle.
He's very
Ah.
interested in that place. I hope that he's
Oh,
coming
well.
back at
You
least.
seem well armed.
Hello, Morrigan.
We should go, Mary.
Yes, I had this prepared from the moment I started suspecting that
Yeah.
something was wrong.
That's right. I mean, excuse us.
I had hoped I wouldn't need to use it, but here we are.
Well, for things we've hoped we never would have to make, I somewhat have the bones of a prison.
Yes, I know, you've done well. From what I've spoken to them, they are unlikely to... This is very well done, actually. I'm telling you, they're unlikely to come in here willingly, but if they have to be forced, then so be it. It's the only way to be sure that they don't hurt anyone else.
So be it.
I hope I can trust both of you to be reasonable about this. There is no time for mediation. There is no time for caution. This just needs to get done before anyone else gets hurt. I already have suspicion surrounding Jesse, as does the other vampire Asterius, that as Laurel's roommate, if they have lost control and attacked anyone, it will be them. They should be found and interrogated to make sure.
Olivia also seems to have gone missing.
I heard.
Again.
Last I saw, she was headed up into the mountains, but that was with a group.
It might be wise to put out a notice board to let people know of who's missing, who might be in danger, who might be the danger, things like
Very
that.
well.
If we have anything to add, I have a board. It's
You are also able to get back to them.
Right. We'll have to do for now. It's more or less anywhere from some of my training.
it's just fine.
I'll ask around. See if I can't see where those who knew of where Olivia was going was can't go looking for her. I've been around to a load of places already, but who knows where they are. You're welcome to come with me, of course. Anyone here?
She's going alone.
Great. I am moderately confident I can look after myself. I appreciate it. I don't know where they went.
Oh,
Just
okay.
was it you who said that Olivia went on a walk?
Yes.
Do you know
Mr.
where?
Megiren
Any
went.
idea?
No, she went that way, but I don't
Right.
know. Mr. Megiren has gone looking for her as well.
By themselves? Oh, we should have that
yes.
the way as well. We can't just leave them out there in
Yes.
the middle of the night. Right. Thank you, Jasper.
Okay. Oh, of course. Stay safe.
Okay. I suggest you equip yourself with something if you haven't done so already.
I think for now I should be fine.
Suppose.
Though to say I wasn't expecting things to escalate this quickly.
Neither was I. I had my suspicions, but I was hoping very much that I was wrong. Ah, crap. I had very much hoped that this was not the case, and I was wrong, and this was nothing like what I've experienced before, but oh well.
As much as I hoped that there'd be only one, I knew there'd be vampires here when I walked to this town. At least.
And
used
you
to.
didn't warn anyone? You didn't try to prepare? You didn't...
Well, I have. It was more of an investigation, really. If nothing happens to a town in 10 years, they must have gone dormant.
Just a guess that they were here, since no way to know. I doubt they're just down in the mines. There's really much point typing it right now.
I've yet to be in this neck of the woods.
Yeah, if they are, they could be in a multitude of places soon. What would compel that woman to go walking out here by herself in the middle of the night?
I'm not sure.
Possible that she's already been infected?
There's a possibility. We just don't know for certain. How many or whom.
I'm not sure if that was lit up last time I was here.
Someone here.
I think so. Bye. Okay. This way you're gonna stay now?
What are you doing here? Why are you telling people that I attacked you?
I did no such thing.
That's what I've heard.
Well, rumors travel fast. We're looking for Olivia, that's all.
I haven't seen her.
I'm not gonna ask you to come back with us. But we're preparing containment, and when it's ready, I'd ask that you consider it for your own sake.
I don't exactly want to be like this, so...
It's the only way we're gonna be able to help.
I believe we should consider it.
Does that make sense? We'll have to warn the others out here. Don't want anyone stumbling upon them alone.
Right.
Yes, I'm gonna head back to town, see if anyone else has seen anything.
Okay.
It's probably good that we know where Laurel is staying, at least, so we can keep an eye on them.
Keep him watching the tower.
Yeah. Jesse as well should also come back to town. They have no reason to be suspicious yet, I don't think. if they are infected. Okay. Well, that was...
Can't leave stuff with me.
Hmm.
But oh,
Hello.
hey, please.
Racing through the woods by yourself?
Huh?
Hardly seems safe in the middle of the night.
I just came home walking from
Go out
with
to see
Jesse.
Laurel?
No,
Asterius.
no. Asterius
with
is at the
Jesse?
castle right now with Roscoe and Eliza. I left because I didn't want to be around him.
Great. So you understand then that they're dangerous?
Very, very dangerous.
Good. Look after yourself.
Can I offer either of you two a drink, or?
Sure, why not? What do you have?
I got some wine, some standard beer. We also got martinis. I know how to make a Long Island iced tea and rum and coke.
I'll just take a wine.
Just a beer.
No. Here you go. Sunday. Enjoy.
Thank you.
What are you folks gonna be doing about that? Something's gonna need to be done.
Looking for a way to contain them. For their safety and ours.
I think Laurel for now is cooperative. Some way.
They both are. It's actually kind of strange.
It is very strange.
Did you know about them before?
No, not until
I only found out because I overheard their conversation.
Uh-huh. You know that they're the reason we're trapped here, right?
I had considered it. Do you know that?
there's a likely chance, but
Well, they said so.
Great. You said as much. I'll have to ask them.
Sit down for a drink, Jesse, or?
No, I was told to go find Juniper. So,
Good. No one to talk to you.
I'd like to keep talking to
yeah.
Jasper.
This happened
If
once.
excuse me.
It's fine.
Do you want any food? We have
Sure, I'll take some.
Alright, yeah, we got some like pork and mash if you want that.
Oh, that's splendid.
Yeah, alright, here you go. Alright.
Thank you.
Have a good night now. Thank you.
Stay safe.
I will.
Roster.
Yes.
A word, please.
Will do.
I don't know if you've seen this or you've been made wise to this.
Yes.
This is going to make for a hell of a problem in this town. This is people kicking up a dust storm as people trying to get into a fight over nothing. People had a spook during the night. That's it. I'm going to go try and talk some sense over into Jesse and Olivia, but Juniper, I don't know if I could even reason with. I'd ask you to try.
I could try to reason with them, but I do know the stakes of this.
What?
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You're kicking up. You realize what kind of stink this is going to kick up in town? What kind of fight this is going to cause a breakout? We are trapped in a box, Juniper, and you're going to kick this up?
Yes.
You understand what kind of implications come with that?
I do. It's for everyone's safety.
If you treat an animal like a monster, it will act like a monster. If you treat it like a friend, it will act like a friend.
They always act like a friend until they show you they're a monster. These things are not safe. They are not people anymore. They're gone. They need to be contained so that we can make sure they don't hurt anyone else before it is too late.
I had a fine conversation with Asterius. Seemed very square in the mind. You're the one that's freaking out.
For now.
Did Frederick have a chance to speak with you, Juniper?
I haven't seen them.
You're going to cause one hell of a mess.
I already have.
Already in one.
It's for everyone's safety. You cannot just let them walk around unimpeded. They will infect others. They will spread. It will get worse.
Are you
We'll all
making a
be left
board?
in-
Oh, there's a board.
See, here's the fun thing about taking and shooting a hole into your own boat. It will sink unless you know how to put a patch. You've already done the damage. Now you got to figure it out.
We on?
And I will.
Wow, using a boat allegory with the guy who's...
Someone else has already told me
That's
that they're the
very
reason we're
clever.
stuck here, so now I need to ask them about that. Possible. I'll see if I can trust my mind.
You know,
That's
in
what
most
Asterius
towns where
thinks.
there's a board, there's usually job postings or kind of festive events, or perhaps
well, this
like
was made
church
in urgency.
gatherings. or-
Yes.
This is a little
Unfortunately, no one's asking for employment.
grim. Well, I do hope that there's something that can be
I
done.
put up a job posting.
With roof needed.
Great.
Well, I'm glad that there's some diversity at least. Okay,
Speak
well,
to Jesse. They refused examination. They wouldn't even let me check them for any kind of wounds or anything, despite having literal blood on them. They said whatever it was, they could deal with it themselves. I am deeply concerned, but I don't have any proof for now.
That is concerning. I mean, I would respect
Yeah.
one's privacy, but it's different now.
Well, yes, but this is the situation. You cannot let this go out of control. You cannot. It will get worse. Where the hell is Frederick?
Worried about him too. He's.
Rebuild it.
I haven't seen him.
I saw that, and I was wondering what happened.
Right.
Oh. No.
Where does Frederick live? In this one? Yes. Okay.
So.
Great. He could be fucking anywhere. Frederick, you're on home, are you? Doesn't seem to be. Else for the shot.
Not the windows.
Great. Great. Your guess is as good as mine for what they are.
Every now and
Probably
then,
up with
some
the castle
people
having a
come
chat with
wandering on
Cyrus.
by my cabin, so
Hope not.
it ain't too hard.
Could be,
But,
though.
oh,
I'm not going over to confront them again. Not so soon. Not worse. I'm gonna head back to my place. Let me know if you need anything or have any concerns.
Okay. I'll stay at the town hall and try to work on the cells.
With respect,
Yes.
Mr. Roster, I take you as a man of upstanding intelligence. I imagine you'll do what's best for this town and all the people inside it, and not let this become a problem.
I'll make sure it won't be a problem. I do intend to
Don't
keep
let
this.
this turn into. Don't let it turn into some kind of fireball too big to quench. Enough people got enough talent at taking care of that already.
I know things have escalated a lot quicker than anyone could have anticipated at this point. Best I can try to do is find out who has been infected, and we need to contain them as quickly as possible.
We do not. Listen, Mr. Roster. Let me learn you something about how people work. You put them in a box, they will act like a feral, horrible machine. That of which you cannot quell the rage on. You treat them like your friend. Take care of them. Ease their minds. They will play just fine. You put them in a box, you sign your own death warrant. I know you're a smarter man than that.
Yes, I've been in this situation before. I do know what happens when people are trapped. The lengths they go to, the violence they turn to. But on the
You
other
apply
hand,
too much pressure, they will crack.
But on the other
You
hand,
keep them on a lead they don't know about. There's just got enough slack that they think they're free. They live in comfort, you live in comfort, but you still keeping a strong eye on them. I could be your strong eye.
Now that I do try to want to keep things calm. But
I will tell you man to man, I have a very good, calm, reasonable conversation with Mr. Asterius. We end just fine.
And how can you be
Now,
so
if you
sure
can-
that they are telling the truth?
Doesn't get much truer than 2,216 years old now, does it?
Yes, it doesn't.
Now, I imagine this kind of information is going to stay just between you and I for the time being.
Yes, so.
And if you would so allow me to continue to manage the situation without getting my hands too dirty, I think it will benefit the both of us just fine.
If you want to be the one to manage Asterius, you can be my guest, but you do have to be careful. We don't.
Trust me, son, I build steamships. Careful's in the name.
Okay.
There ain't nothing more careful than balancing the power of water and fire.
And I trust a man with experience.
I appreciate the sentiment. Now, if I can just imagine you'll keep a screw on that Miss Juniper out there. That one's a wildfire. Best keep that one dug in its own little ditch. Let it burn itself out before it becomes anything worse.
Yes. I intend on keeping that lid closed.
Very good. Fine discussion with you, sir. Have a lovely day.
Dude.
Fine. Why are they here?
I appreciate
Because they have a right to be here
Tell
as
you,
much as
it's-
you.
It's a
Are we really
town.
gonna do this right now?
That's exactly what I was worried is about to happen.
What's about to happen?
We all have a right
We're all
to
just
be here.
having a good old time. We're all just having a good old time, aren't we?
Well, look, if you decided to accept my earlier offer, there are cells prepared.
We are not putting nobody in no box. You understand me?
In a box.
Ain't no one going in no jail.
eyes are
Ain't
pretty.
no one going in no box.
Oh,
Ain't nothing happening. You treat people like caged animals, they're gonna flip out. Knock it off. Disgusting behavior.
What on earth?
My apologies,
No one-
folks. I don't like for people to have to see that out of me.
No one's going in a box.
Not at all.
And not
Not
a one.
today, not tomorrow.
We all
Not
reasonable
next
folks
week.
we all got the same right to be here. As long as we get on just cherry, I don't see any reason why we can't continue to do so. Ain't that right?
Thank you.
So, what does bring you here, given everything that seems to have happened in the last few days?
Oh, me. I need to speak with Laurel.
That's looking for you as well.
Considering our last conversation got interrupted by a certain witch.
Well, I hope it goes better this time.
Well,
Thank
everyone's
you.
entitled to have fine conversations in this lovely town. We'll leave it to it. Have a fantastic
Thank you,
evening. I
Rosa.
must get back to my work.
I should probably stop by my house and check on my bees.
I just knew where that girl went. Rosie?
Don't believe we've met before. So how are you holding up?
I'm okay. Just disagree heavily with this statement right here. I think they're as safe as anyone else is. Juniper obviously does not agree, looking down at me below. But
And
they're
unfortunately,
not sick.
Unfortunately, I
It's
do have
just
to
who
agree
they are.
with Juniper. But
I can understand that, but at the same time, Especially seeing Laurel. I don't know.
It is odd.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Good night.